Hello? Anyone down there?
It's this magical thing when you hear the voice of a character that you'd never heard before, but you've spent a whole lot of time thinking about and writing about and designing the visuals of and building. And then you finally hear her voice.
Oh, man. Power room's downstairs. In the dark. Guess I got no choice.
Casting Emily was one of the easiest casting decisions I've ever made. The second we heard Jesse's voice, we knew.
I am Jesse Vilinsky, and I do the voice of Emily. She's the protagonist of Ire, a preteen who's gonna figure out what the heck happened to everybody on my boat, and oh, there's a monster chasing me, and I'm going to persevere.
She's got a wit to her, the attitude that is inherent in a 12-year-old girl.
Calling all monsters. Do you copy? Free pizza delivery. Come and get it.
And she doesn't want to remember what happened to her. But she's brave, and she goes through those doors, and she goes to those dark places and faces her fears. You're helping her get through that.
Why is my screwdriver covered in blood?
There's got to be something we can do. You don't get it. It's not going to let us off. It's going to make us pay for what we've done. No.
As players start to dig into our story and into our world, they're going to begin discovering things about the crew of this boat. So you've got Emily, of course, our main character, and her dad, Jerry, and her stepmom, Vivian. And then you've got Cass and Arturo, who are crew members and scientists along for the ride of the paranormal trip.
Material test, 30% iron, 25% gold, and I don't know. I don't know what this is. It's not something from our table of elements. Arturo is an experimental astrophysicist. He's so committed to what he does. Mysteries and things to be solved are his cup of tea.
Well, Mr. Astrologer, I'm Cass, and these are serious paranormal tools not to be messed with. No, don't touch that either! Cassandra is a paranormal investigator on the ship. Cass is interested in the supernatural activity that she suspects in the Bermuda Triangle, and she has control groups of different mice in different areas and under different circumstances.
They are kind of the opposite sides of the same coin. Initially, when we were first writing the first drafts of the game, they were very separate. But early on, we realized that what would make that better is if they were collaborating together to discover what the artifact was, to figure out what this monster was doing on the boat.
I thought you were supposed to be smart. Aren't you a doctor or something?
Experimental astrophysicist, actually.
I think that Cass respects Arturo as a fellow researcher, but they have a little bit of a back and forth, sniping at each other.
He tries to rationalize it through his science, not through experimental mice, not through paranormal. But his science, I think, fails him.
The more collectibles you find, the more pieces of memories that you uncover, start to really see the complex dynamics that were going on between this crew that was facing a really terrible event. We could start to make the player question, well, what is the truth?
And not knowing things in a confined situation turns people on each other.
Emily? You scared me. How long have you been standing there? At its core, horror allows us to explore the most primal, terrifying experiences of being human in a safe space and in a way that is often cathartic. A lot of horror, when done right, is very universal. And oddly enough, I think the more personal and specific that you get, the scarier and more universal it feels.
What's nice is with Ire, I've really gotten to delve deep into the suspense aspect of horror. There's a lot of edge of your seat. Did I do it? Is something coming? I thought I heard a noise. It's like adrenaline being pooled in the middle of your chest and not moving.
I think the writers did a very good job of allowing me to see the arc of the escalating terror for me as a gamer and as somebody who enjoys the horror genre, knowing the pacing of that is what was really helpful, and seeing that arc of fear and regret and eventual terror.
It's been a beautifully collaborative process, which has been really delightful. Anytime that you get to work on a game and the writer is there with you, whether it's on Zoom or in the room, it's more than a benefit.
Yeah, there it is.
Thank you.
That's a teenager. I love it.
Emily does a lot of hiding in our game, especially initially. But over time, I think hiding doesn't solve the problem. And just like in real life, you can't hide from the dark things that happen. You can't hide from your challenges and your problems. You have to face your fears. And Emily has to come to that realization too, with your help.
There's the mystery, there's the whodunit aspect of it that will draw players in. I hope what will keep them playing is they'll empathize with her so much that they'll want to have to figure it out, and they'll want to continue to find each clue and do each puzzle that they need to in order to figure out what the next step will be, because they want Emily to succeed. At one point I did something I remember. CJ said, "Jesse, are you okay in your life?" And I said, "Yeah." He's like, "'Cause that was so scary." Well, I have a toddler, so that's scary most of the time.